Hi, and welcome to Processing Pros, a series through Ear on Processing. On this series, we're joined by engineers, executives, and other thought leaders in the process manufacturing sector to cover a variety of topics you need to know to better manage your industrial process operations and to maximize product quality, output, and profitability. And now, on to the episode. Hi, I'm Daniel Gaddy, Managing Editor for Processing Magazine, and I'm joined today by Artemis Dedes, a training manager with Emerson, who's here to talk with me about workforce training. Artemis, thanks so much for coming on the podcast.
Thank you so much for having me today.
Great. Well, I've got to say, when I heard about the topic for this episode, I was thrilled because if I had to make a list of the most popular issues for processing, I feel like workforce training is, if not the first, definitely on tippy top of that list, because so many companies are experiencing or seeing, those experienced, knowledgeable workers retire, and they're really concerned that those skills are going to kind of walk out the door. So I really appreciate getting your expertise on this. To start off with, just give us some examples of the types of training courses Emerson has had success with, and which ones have worked best. Is it more, the webinars with a single speaker, or is it more structured courses? Just tell us what kind of stuff y'all have had success with.
Yeah, so again, thank you for having me this morning, and I completely agree with you about the workforce, the changing of the skills. So that's very important, and I've seen the trend change post-COVID. But for Emerson, we offer a wide variety of training solutions for our customers. We offer in-person training sessions in our training center in Knoxville, Tennessee. We also have training centers all over the world. So whatever we do is not, it's a global offering. We also do virtual training, and we also go to customer sites to do training. So we have had success with all of those offerings, and I will say that in the last few years, the virtual training offerings have increased exponentially. COVID has taught us that we can do a lot of things remote, and we can be successful doing things remotely. So we have taken that into our virtual offerings as well, and we have become very successful with those.
Tell me, what are some of the customized training solutions that Emerson offers?
So we actually work very closely with our customers to determine what their needs are, what are their struggles, what are their pain points. We work closely with either their training manager or the manager of the students that need the training. As I mentioned prior, we are seeing a lot of retirements in the workforce, so the employees that are left behind are missing some of the skills. So we are working closely with their managers to determine what solutions would work best for them. So we offer customized training solutions based on existing courses, meaning we can take pieces from different courses and build a customized course around that. Or we can create completely custom training material for our students. We are currently actually doing that with one of our larger customers. They have had a large pool of employees retire in the last 3 years, and they are finding that the students that are remaining, they know bits and pieces, but they don't have the full picture of how to operate some of their very important equipment. And so we've worked with them for the last few months to tailor a training program that fits that need, and it's become very successful because we are directly working with the subject matter experts at that site. They are working very closely with myself and one of my training instructors, and so this is actually becoming a joint effort. We are using some of the equipment that they have at their site as part of the training, so they are actually getting to see it, our equipment and our hardware and software. How does it work in the classroom using their own equipment? So this is actually a great offering that we have.
And in terms of reliability solutions, what type of educational solutions do you offer in that regard?
So we offer both product courses. We also offer Category 1 through Category 4 certifications. And we offer the product courses are based on all of the hardware and software that we are offering to our customers. And then the certifications are the vibration certifications that we are also able to use our equipment in class, the hardware and the software in the classroom. So it really helps drive home the learning that is required for obtaining those certifications.
Well, and every organization is different, and training, can't be one size fits all. How does today's online training account for those kind of differences?
So pre-COVID, we were offering virtual training, but it wasn't very popular. I mean, we'd do like maybe one a quarter because customers weren't really used to that method of learning, and they preferred the interaction with the instructor face to face and seeing other people in the industry so that they could do some networking. But, when COVID happened and we were not able to meet in person, we discovered that we could pivot our business and become just as great at the virtual offering as we are in person. So we just kind of thought outside the box,
Mm.
and we changed the way that we delivered our virtual offerings. We made them more interactive. It's giving our customers direct access to our desktops in our training centers where they can access our hardware and our software. So we're not really missing a beat. Everything that we do virtually, we do in person. So it's the exact same curriculum that we are offering when we do anything face to face. So we're not losing anything with the virtual training, and as our class sizes grow, the networking continues to happen. It's just done differently now. Instead of face to face, the networking is done, over headphones, like, kind of like we're doing now. So,
Right.
the world has changed, and Emerson has adapted to the changes, and we have actually made our virtual training much better.
Uh-huh. Great, great. And a lot of times you'll see in user companies, they struggle to get buy-in from all the staff when in making the most out of online or remote training. Has that been an issue that you've seen? And if so, how's that how did y'all overcome that?
So I will say that at the beginning of the pandemic, convincing customers to do virtual training was a difficult task.
Mhm.
They weren't sure what they were going to be getting. Is it something that's recorded? Is it something that they're just watching, and there's no participation on their end? So there was not a lot of buy-in. So for us to overcome that, we started offering our customers free demos to see what the experience would look like. So our instructors were doing webinar type training sessions where we were showing customers what they would be getting in a training session. So we were linking them into our desktops in our training centers. We were showing them what to expect, showing them how to use the new technology that came around during COVID to allow all of us to be very productive virtually. So as we started incorporating the I guess training sessions for the training sessions with our customers, the buy-in increased dramatically. And so as soon as they saw how interactive our sessions were, the buy-in increased. We were able to overcome the lack of training that was being offered at that time to students. So the buy-in increased, our offerings increased. Maybe we were doing maybe one offering a week, but as we got better at it and as the business increased, we were doing multiple training sessions a week. So it was great. And there's a lot to be said for virtual training in terms of cost.
Mhm.
Uh, there's less cost for travel. There's less time that's lost to the travel. We are able to reach people that we were not able to reach before. So, we have customers that are in the mining industry, or they're up in Alaska somewhere, and they don't travel very often because they live at site. So now we are able to reach those customers because we can do virtual training, and they no longer have to miss opportunities for certifications or product classes, because virtual has allowed us to bridge that gap. And again, as I mentioned, the reach is not just in North America. We reach people all over the world. We have certified instructors all over the world. We have training centers all over the world. So we can contact customers, reach customers pretty much anywhere that you have internet connection. We can provide training.
Mm-hmm. Great. And where can our listeners go to find out more about Emerson and the solutions you all offer?
So we have a learning platform called My Training, and customers can go onto that website and they can search for any Emerson offering on that website. They can contact their Emerson Impact Partners for more information on training, and they can also contact myself. I am happy to discuss all of our offerings with anyone. They can contact me directly. I can walk them through our curriculum. Emerson has expanded the offerings this year, and I am happy to talk about all the new innovative training offerings that we have for customers.
Wonderful. Well, those are all the questions I had. Artemis, thanks again so much for taking the time to talk with me today. This has been really great stuff.
Thank you so much for having us.
To stay up to date on news from industry leaders like Emerson, go to processingmagazine.com or follow us on social media. For Processing Magazine, I'm Daniel Gaddy. Thank you for listening to Ear on Processing. If you're enjoying the podcast, please leave a 5-star review on your favorite podcasting app and share our episodes with colleagues that could find the information we share helpful.